guys, Britto here. Welcome back to Hydroneer. Here we are for another episode where we've got this all set up ready to run. I've tested it out a little bit just to make sure it works properly. You can see I've got a few things spat out on the ground over here. Let's pick up our iron, throw it in our iron bucket like that, and I'm just going to leave the gold on the ground for now. Bring a gold bucket over though, so we can chuck it in there when we're ready to go. So what we need to do is I've put in an intake pipe, a curved pipe. I've put in an on-off switch. Obviously here is the ability to add a shard to give us more water pressure. Straight pipe, water pressure pipe, so I know how much water pressure I've got. Straight pipe, water filter, 2 more bends, straight pipe, and into our harvester machine. So what I need to do now is left mouse on this to turn it on. This thing. I hate it when they join together because they're too big to go in there. Okay, so just throw them in one at a time, and you'll hear things get spat out. There you go. Sometimes like that you don't get anything. It's not always guaranteed you're going to get something, so don't always expect stuff. Can we grab that and just tip that straight in? We can. Beautiful. Looks like we've got some decent stuff coming out the other end. Boom, look at that. Heaps of stuff on the ground. Only thing is, everything's small. These big rocks, we need a pickaxe to... Oops, I'm stuck in the hole. I think we're going to need a pickaxe to get rid of them. Unless I can actually go... No, we can't actually hit that with the shovel. Right, so I've turned it back off again. I want to leave it turned off so it doesn't damage the filter. It will damage the filter if you leave it turned on and you're not actually using it, so I recommend turning it off. Right, I'm going to hit those couple of things just to make sure I can't pick them up. Right, let's go over to here. We've got some gems on the ground. Beautiful. Got some iron. Another gem over there too. And we've got plenty of gold, as you can see on the ground. I'm hoping to get the next part of the setup, which is going to be the miner itself, I guess, that sort of digs into the ground and throws out the dirt. We still need a little bit more money, so let's throw all this gold to here. Worst part is trying to smelt all this stuff. Yeah, it's painful to have to throw all this stuff. Into the crucibles. Really is. Alright, let's keep getting all this picked up. If you're lucky enough, like me, to sort of work out a spot that you can stand so you can just pick up and drop and it goes straight in, make it so much easier, except for when you miss. See, the nuggets are all pretty much the same size. Don't have any really small ones, and we don't have any really big ones either, I guess, so there's a benefit and a disadvantage, I guess, to using that machine. No more really big nuggets, but probably getting 2 small ones instead of a couple of really big ones. Alright, get all this cleaned up. So I did dig a little bit, obviously, off camera, so I could just get this done for you guys, make it a little bit less grindy at the moment. I do have an idea for our setup for our water, but we're going to need conveyor belts, and I think the conveyor belts are quite expensive, so yeah, we're going to have to sort of just wait and see what happens, I guess, if we can afford to do it or not. Can I drop these 2 down, like right side by side? There we go. See if I can try and dump this into to there. Get some in the other one as well. Oh, Jesus. Alright, can we pick you up and drop you there? Alright, have ourselves set up so we can just pick up and drop again. We should have just took the crucibles over there, to be honest. That's probably going to be the easiest way to do it. You know, just fill the crucibles up with the gold instead of the those other containers. As you can see, now we've got to pick them all back up again. It's really annoying. I don't know how many that is, but we'll throw that in there for now. Get that smelting. Then we'll pick up the rest. Right, there we go. Throw these straight in. Then we can smelt the other one. Probably going to need like an extra furnace and stuff as well. Obviously that's more of a long-term thing yet. We're still trying to get out of the early grindy stage. Always be careful. Every time I go to pick it up, I always pick up the crucible or the bucket before the piece of gold or whatever it is I'm putting in there is fully settled. Alright, get these guys picked up again. I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to have the crucibles over there on the ground so we can fill them up straight away. So much easier. So we're not double dipping. Alright, there we go. Right, tip that out into there. Throw that down on the ground. We can get this one smelted. We just need a gem. Yeah. So I don't know what the most expensive one is. I mean, we've got rubies, emeralds, rubies and sapphires. I don't know if we have an emerald. Let's go ruby. Why not? Why not? I'll drop that down there. We want to go with obviously a necklace. Throw that into there. It's not ready yet. Tip it on its side like that. Be able to see when it's ready to go. It's going to take a bit longer than normal because obviously we've got a decent amount of gold in there. Going to get another massive gold bar. Right, so what I need to do quickly while that's happening. It's hard to take screenshots because I'm outside of Steam, so it makes it hard for me to take a screenshot. So I did take one before. I'm going to see if I can actually somehow. There we go. Good. Back into here. Right, tip that off into there. Let's throw that onto there. Pick that up. Drop this guy to there. Go up. Drop you next to the other one. Try not to knock it off the thing. Smack that. Boom. Smack that. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. Now let's put that down. Have a bit of a sleep. Get through the night. Alright, we'll take this off and see what it's worth. So I need probably 300 or 400 gold, I think, on top of what I've already got. Which is back at the other store. 452. Now that is a decent price. Oh, they're up. 468. Yes, give me that. Give me that sweet, sweet coin. That's going to be enough for us to get to our next level. I'm thinking what I need to do is have a conveyor belt, but I'm thinking there's a way around it without having to use a conveyor belt. I'm just going to have a look and see if it actually will work. So let's head to... Oh, this happens every time. I think it happens when you jump in the truck from being in the back. It's weird. Head to the equipment store. Not just the tool store, but the actual equipment store. And see if I can afford to buy everything that I've got on my shopping list there. Got, I can't remember what it's called now, like the ground and pound. I don't know, whatever it is that mines, the little miner, and then I've also got a wrench, which we need to use to fix things that break. Right, so let's jump out there, and that happens sometimes too, but that's me because I'm jumping out in funny spots. I need to move away from the building a little bit. Right, there we go. Let's pick up our gold, or our hydro coins. We've got 663 and we need 458. So it's a ram drill. Now I want to get also T-piece. I want to get, say, 2 of these. And I think that might do anything else we can get from the other place as well, so doesn't matter too much. Now I've seen someone that jumps up on here and then presses Q to get in and gets back out, and that sort of sticks the things down better than just chucking them in. I don't know what the guy's name is because I think he's either Russian or German or something, but I've watched him play Hydroneer. He's got a huge amount of subscribers and stuff, and he's really good at Hydroneer, but I just can't understand a word he's saying. So all I've done is pretty much just watched him and listened to him talk, but I had no idea what he was trying to say. Obviously, I don't speak Russian, but yeah. Anyway, let's get this stuff thrown into here. We can head back to our little mining area, and then we've got 139. Gonna need some foundations for what I want to do. So jump into here, head back. Now this thing says it needs to be filled by a water tower. I don't know where the water tower is. I think I went for a bit of a drive before. I think I might know where it is, but not 100% sure. I know down here there's another 3 plots of land, 2 or 3 plots of land that we can buy. Obviously we can't afford it anytime soon, but that'll be once we get like our mining truck purchased and that sort of stuff. I'm gonna need a pickaxe to hit those big rocks that we've put together. So if you dig twice, and it'll fill up a little bucket and tip it on the ground, then you tip another bucket on top, it combines them together into a big rock, which is what's happened with those 2 big ones over there. And it's not ideal. Yes. Right, so what I want to do is grab you, hit you, I can take you off. Oh, actually, we're going to need... I know, that's fine. That. Now what I want to do is get this, but where I want to put this is... Where's the pipe? Like here somewhere. I'm going to need 2 base things, and I think I might have enough stuff. Put that there. Oops. So you press R and T to rotate. Now I might need another one of those too. Let's go and have a look. I want to grab 2 base things. Actually, we need money, don't we? That might help. So we've got the wrench in the back. We can take that out as well. But 2 wooden base things. And another curve. So wooden foundation, I should say. That's probably an easier way to say it. And another elbow. And I want to get a pickaxe, but they're 122. Ugh. A little bit expensive. Alright, bring these back over. Now put this there. Now can I put that on top of there? Yes we can, okay. What I need to look at is, yep, okay, so the pipe's got to come in the backside. Actually, I don't know if that's going to work. Because it's not actually on the ground. I don't know, this is going to be, I guess, trial and error. Like that. We want to bring you up to there. We want to bring another elbow to there, and then another elbow in. I don't think it's going to work now that I'm thinking about it. I don't even know if we're going to have enough water pressure. That's another thing, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Wrong button. Like that. Now if we turn this on, so that's on, there we go. Don't think it's going to spit anything out. No, okay. Right, turn that back off. So it should be spitting stuff out, but it's obviously not going to because we have these underneath it, which is going to be interesting because I don't think it was going to allow me to place it on the ground anyway. I'll just drop those down like that. Like that. Hit all those in so they don't move. I want to hit these in so they don't move. There we go. Bring these over now. Wonder if I can stick it right underneath, if anything will go in. I don't think it will, because it sort of gets shot out like crazy. Alright, let's turn it on now and see what happens. There we go, look. Can I bring over one of these guys like this and go? Aha, we can. That makes it a little bit easier, doesn't it? I think, yeah, so that's full anyway. Then again, if they land on each other like that, we pick them up and drop them on each other. Oh, there we go. I think that might be too big though. Is it 3 or 4 that we can do? No, 3's alright. Right, whoa. Tip that in there. There we go. So they sort of get thrown out at random spots, which is interesting. There we go. Pick that up. Throw that in. That sort of just bounces off the side of it. So if we sort of sat here and left it for long enough, it would eventually do what it needs to do. The only problem I'm having is you have to jump up like that to throw things in. Right, so let's start dropping some of this gold into here. Be cool to get like a crucible full. Right, we'll throw that in now before it gets too big. We can't actually use it then. Oop, come on. Eventually, the water pump thing will actually get broken. Let's try this one in as well. It's me jumping too far. We didn't get anything out of that one. See, some of them you probably will get things from, some things you won't get things from, so it's just luck of the draw, I suppose. Alright, that up. Actually, Yeah, we can sort of just grab it from here, which is even easier, and just throw it straight in. You can see things getting spat out. We just found a shard, power shard, so we can pick that up. We can open that, drop that in there, shut that, and that just gives us a little bit more water pressure, which pretty much just helps it pump a little bit faster. It means that we can this will work faster if it's got better water pressure. Just keeping an eye on things, make sure nothing ends up breaking. Some of these things get spat out pretty far. So I have seen you can get a conveyor belt set up which feeds straight into this. I think that the conveyor belts are like 250, 300 hydro coins each, so yeah, you need to sort of start to make a decent amount of money first. Missed that one. Stand up here and just throw it all in. But I'd like to get a full crucible. I should bring the other one over for the silver. So I don't know if you sort of just walked away and let it sit AFK how much you would actually get, but here comes night time, of course. The worst time of the day, or night even, because then you literally can't see anything. Oh, let's turn that off. Got a decent amount. Why is that like an orangey colour? It's weird. We have to bring the other crucible over for the iron. We could probably bring our whole setup over here. Eventually I'd like to have like a proper building, like a proper foundry. Obviously it's just going to take a lot more time and a lot more grinding, I guess. Maybe it's just night time. Pick that up, see if we can chip the majority of that in there. Now it's dark and it's hard to see. You guys probably can't see a bloody thing with YouTube doing what it does. I missed that bit. Some sapphires. There we go. Oh, and there's a ruby. I just picked that up out of the corner of my eye. Got plenty of stuff in there, that's good. Alright, throw these here. Get this out of the way. Get this out of the way. We don't really need these buckets and stuff anymore. So throw them down in the hole just to get them out of the way. Oh Jesus, not ourselves, just the buckets. We really need to go to sleep. So these guys are just too big to throw into there, so I guess we're just going to have to wait. Right, so new day is upon us, so let's turn it back on. See what happens. Still a little bit hard for you guys to be able to see, no doubt. In fact, it's hard for me to be able to see. I know there's some more somewhere around here. That one went a fair way. A couple that went a fair way, actually. So I need to keep an eye on it so we can see where it actually lands. Ooh, another shard. I think I'm just going to keep all the power shards for now. We don't really need them for anything else. And the water thing, it's not that big a deal for me to give us a huge amount of water pressure. I'm not that worried. I mean, this seems to be running fine at the moment. We're obviously going to need to Missed that one. Upgrade a little bit. But there you go, something's broken. Alright, so the water filter's broken, so we need to get our wrench. These cost like 70 something. And you get one fix and it's gone. So, if you don't get in there, if you don't fix it, and you don't run a water filter, then you risk damaging both of these machines as well. I think there was another one on the ground there that we dropped before. I can't see where it is. So we've got a decent amount getting popped out at the moment. Well, I think I need to move this bucket. I knew there was another one somewhere. There should be another one down here somewhere too that we dropped, but can't see it. Those two together. Makes it so much easier than using a shovel. So what I think I would do is I would just go and save. I think you have to save and return to menu. And then just go AFK for a while and see what happens. I know you probably risk damaging a lot of stuff, but... Oh, see, that's broken now. Yep, that's broken. Even though we've got a filter on it, it's still broken. So that's going to cost us 70 something coins, I think, to fix that. So a little bit annoying. I think they seem to break too often, to be honest. Alright, let's get all this picked up. This is why there's that gun thing that you can use which picks everything up off the ground. I think that's pretty much what this is for. Now I don't know, the other thing is you can obviously run conveyor belts. Now can we run a conveyor belt out of this one that goes a certain direction and lands in a big bucket like that instead of them all going on the ground? I think that'll be better than having it, you know, spit out onto the ground and stuff, but who knows. I guess one thing I really want to find out is what's worth more money, rubies, emeralds? Now I really have no idea. I'm going to put the power shards in its own little container. Another iron ore. There's another gold. Another ruby there. I think that's it. That's damaged, so we can turn that off. This one hasn't got an on-off switch, which is interesting. So that's not quite as full as I wanted it to be, but it'll work for now. Let's take it over to here. Throw it into there. Might as well grab our... let's go with a sapphire. I guess we're just going to make a ring. Something I didn't think of either, was it? Make a ring. Let's grab our iron. We can bring that over too. And turn that into an iron bar. Let's keep an eye on this. Shouldn't be standing on top of here, but it's the only way you can see him properly. But while that's doing its thing, I want to do another screenshot of that, I guess. Okay. Alright, tip that out. Throw that into there. Throw that into there. I'll put this back over here somewhere. About there will do. Drop that onto there. Donk. Knock that in. To one ring. Beautiful. although it's a little bit hard to be able to take the necklace unless you use the truck. Right, we're just going to make a dagger out of this one, obviously. Pick that up. Put that down there. Come on, down there. So there we go. It's taken a little while, but we got it. Throw this one over next to this other one. One will be iron, one will be gold. Oops. Getting things over everywhere. What did I kick? This. Huh. Destruction hammer, that went flying. Right, let's throw that onto there for our dagger. Donk. Nice, beautiful dagger. That seems a lot bigger than the one I'd made before. These things dancing around. So I don't know if the more iron, obviously, from what I can think is if you put in 2 pieces of gold and make a ring, it's only worth whatever the 2 pieces of gold are worth. If you put 50 pieces of gold in, it's going to be worth a lot more because it's more gold quantity, of course. Right, everything is low there. Let's have a look. 765. Nice. This should be 800. 802. Look at those hydro coins. That's what we want to see. Hydro coins for days. So what I want to sort of do now is set up a conveyor belt system, which I don't know if we're going to have enough money just yet, but we're probably... Oh, thank God for that. Thought we'd potentially lagged and lost our save. Let's get these guys away from each other. Did we bring... Nope. I don't think I brought my coins back. We should still have some. Over where they were before. I want to move all this stuff over here too. Make it a lot easier. So what we need to do is... have another straight pipe, we do. So what I need to do is grab our construction hammer. Need to hit these 3 things. Alright, hit you, put you there. You there. You there like that. That obviously should have went into there, but didn't. Grab the straight pipe. I can go into there. Now hit each and every one of these so we don't accidentally pick them up. Now that is from me, because I thought if I use the shovel and dig here and tip it straight into there, will it work? No, it doesn't. It just kind of throws it and sticks to the side of the machine. So what I need to do is... Actually, that's probably still too close. I want to get this set up, but obviously we won't be able to do it till next episode, so that there, that in the ground, that like that, knock that out, we want that into there, that into there, which means this is going to come out here and it's going to go up 2 levels. 1, 2, and that should spit into there. Fingers crossed. That should be how it works. Obviously got to repair this guy. So we're going to need 2 or 3 foundations. Still got a little bit of money in there, so I'll grab 2 of these for now. I'll have a look. I think we still might be too close. I think we still are, to be honest. Need to go over another one. Probably should try and get this done off camera because you guys are probably had enough already. So rightio guys, what I'll do is I will have a look at this off camera, try and get it all set up as much as I can, and then bring you guys, lost that one because it's underground now, bring you guys back in when I've got it sorted out, and we can go from there. I think I've got to do this again. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this one, as always, smash that like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think of the series so far, and if you want to see it continue, if you've got any cool ideas, let me know as well. If you guys are new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. It's been Britto, thanks for watching. See you again soon.